outside, baby girl, I'm started. You don't be alone, I'd rather you do that than be outside. I ain't tryna struggle, I'm grown, so what's going on? Just be honest. What's with all the aqua silence? You got another than this.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's... aware of it, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Zubac in at the center position. And for the Heat, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ware in at the 5. And we know these are two teams that have different styles and therefore different strengths.
Yeah, one team, high-powered offense, going to come at you and be relentless to try to score the basketball. And the other, building a wall, just a staunch defense trying to slow you down. It makes for a compelling and pretty much unpredictable matchup.
Now, Hero, and that one is good.
And a nice 6 cents back there from Hero using that pick and roll.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. Adebayo against Leonard. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Here's Adebayo. And they pick up 2.
He's just such a physical player out there, Bam Adebayo, right now playing with a lot of heart.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project. And certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. And just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Harden against Booker. Driving in. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now Jaquez. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Over in the corner, Hero. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's Booker. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Hero with the screen on Harden. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Pass to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Leonard, no luck.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Harden. He had 16 points in the win against Portland.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
And after talking to some of the coaches and the players, they're not happy that they couldn't start off on a little bit more of a roll. But I think they're in fine shape with the bulk of the season still to come.
Here's Jaquez. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Jaquez. Takes the three. Empty that time from Leonard. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Now here's Booker. Still yet to score. Jaquez outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Harden. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Adebayo passes to Ware. Banked in off the glass.
And Bam dropping another dime, never shy about sharing the ball.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Booker with it. Adebayo with the screen on Harden. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
The Clippers trail. Harden outside. Back to George. Pass to Beal. Shoots from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Ware. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. At the elbow, it's George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez with the ball. George picks him up. Jaquez the pass to Ware. Adebayo at the elbow. over Harden. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And Miami making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Powell's checked in. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. 5th, Tyler Hero.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
Here's Harden. Outside, George. To the middle. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the inside. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. It's George on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 5 now.
So consistent throughout the years from deep. That's what has made Paul George very special.
O'Neal outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Harden hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Just simply creating offense. That's what James Harden is. He is the system.
Has to wear. Deep Adebayo. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possible.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Miami. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. And Los Angeles make it a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. First in scoring, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The long arms of Zubac creating some pretty smothering coverage out there.
No good. On the quick three, the Clippers in the lead. Stolen. Here's Jovic. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Hero kicks to O'Neal. Trains it from beyond the arc. O'Neal's got 6.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Right side, George. On the money from 12 feet away. George has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Dunn. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And there it is for him. 9 points in the game so far.
Fighting the inside defender, Hero really works to get to the bucket.
Dunn outside. Pass to Powell. Now here is George. Tries again. Here's Zubac. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Booker against Harden. Hero with the screen on Harden. Here's Booker. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
George looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Ware. Zubac defending. And here's Booker from the arc. Sinks the triple. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside, George. Back to Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brent, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin. We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
Harden against Smart. Allen outside. Adebayo with a screen for Allen. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spot. Christie is out there with Dunn, and it's Nurkic in at the center.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
Pass to Adebayo. It's Allen on the wing. Over Christie. Allen shot is off. The Clippers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Leonard. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
Smart against Dunn. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Jovic. Intercepted. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Takes it inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Now Leonard. 23 points for him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland, and the basket is good. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now here's Smart, still without a basket. Allen outside. Pass to Jovic. Back to Allen. 5 on the clock. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Smart, and Adebayo throws it down.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
Now here's Leonard, 13 points in the game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Adebayo with a screen on Dunn. Smart passes to Adebayo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Strong take by Adebayo. Few more competitive than Bam.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Dunn. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And here's Smart following the 3 from Nurkic. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And it's Leonard missing. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Adebayo throws it down.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 1. Down low, Beal, and finished off by Beal. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, Hero. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle steps for the Clippers?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now, Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Jovic passes to Smart. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers leading by 3. Beal dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Leonard. Back to Nurkic. Outside Beal. Clippers moving the ball around. Nurkic can't hit.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Jovic. He's covered by Leonard. Adebayo down low. And on Nurkic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the power of Adebayo. Get off me.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
This team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Now here's Powell. Nothing on the board. Here's Harden. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Booker outside. Launches a 3. And you know who? Devin Booker.
A 2-guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes. He will make them.
High post, Zubac. Adebayo on him. There's Beal with the 3. And the dunk by Zubac.
You've seen Bradley Beal elevate his playmaking ability over the years. It's nice work in the pick and roll.
Booker the pass to Jovic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harden up top, defended by Booker. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we'll share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Harden the pass to Beal. Nance gets the rebound. Miami trailing. Outside, Hero. Pass to Nance. O'Neal with it. Booker looking around. Lets the 3 fly. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brown finds Beal. High arcing shot, and And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Powell. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Bradley Beal has been one of the most consistent scorers in the game year after year. He is an offensive machine.
Now, here is O'Neal. 12 points his last outing, and that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Booker. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. And he'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Pass to Dunn. The kick out to Brown. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Zubac with the screen for Beal. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Booker the pass to Hero. Hands a screen on Dunn. Outside O'Neal. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
And the first one drops. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in. And Bam Adebayo subbed in for O'Neal. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles. The Heat trail by 9. And here's Booker. He's got 13. Over Harden. Money from the wing. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
Outside Beal. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk. Than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Booker taking the hit.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Harden the pass to Zubac. 1:24 left in the second quarter. Harden finds Beal. Here's Zubac. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. Pass to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Love to see Zubac attacking the rim, staying involved offensively.
Stolen by Harden. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Zubac. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Beal from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got 17 now.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Adebayo with a screen on Harden. Pass to Adebayo. 3 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got 19 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot rumble. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, someone left the window. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. And fellas, a whole month. That's a long time. Matter of fact, around certain company, hours or even minutes can feel like an eternity.
I'm confused, Ernie. What are you implying here?
I think he's taking shots, Kenny. Pew, pew, pew.
What was that? What was that? Sorry, I was just checking the time. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Miami Heat.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. It's the group on the 4 for Miami. Now Hero. Paul George missing from long range. Hero passes to Ware. And Zubac's over to help. There's Hero with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Well, Branson's entering the NBA. Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement, and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers leading by 9. George with the ball. Leonard on the wing. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. With the drive. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
6'9", 255 with that kind of quickness. That's insane from Bam.
Now here's Beal. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting for the Bradley Beal.
And he can't get the first one.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Hero. He's got 12. Inside, deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. Harden has a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Harden's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Jaquez outside to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Harden looking it over. Pass to Beal. And it's blocked.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Jaquez. Back to Booker. On the wing, Jaquez. Guarded by Harden. Jaquez the pass to Hero. No good from outside.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's a look at some of the stats for Ivica Zubac.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
And when you look at Miami, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Well, still some issues do linger, but I think that their strengths easily outweigh those weaknesses. But, man, they've already had some off nights this year, more so than they did last year.
Double team on Adebayo. Here's Ware. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? James Harden is second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Heat trail by 8. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Miami no good on that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Booker outside. And the 3-ball is good. Booker's got 20.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 23.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
For Miami, they've gone an even 50% from the floor. In the third quarter, 4 of 8. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Pass to Zubac. Now George. Here's Beal. It's deflected. And they recover it. Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard. And so Booker will bring it up for Miami. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Adebayo with a screen for Booker. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, George. Up top, Leonard. Fires, high post. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Booker against Harden, and Booker kicks to Adebayo. Booker outside. The long-range shot from Booker.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Zubac finds George. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden against Booker. For the tie. On the wing, Jaquez. Over George. Jaquez can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the inside. And it's denied. They recover it.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
They get the rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
And the team is going to rely on Bam for those kind of big-time plays.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
For the tie, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5, a true defensive anchor.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. The Heat have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. No one near Adebayo as he let to go. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And really over the last couple years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range, and we're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
Powell against Hero. Down low, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there, lack of communication on the backside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in, and Allen subbed in for Tyler Hero. Miami's on 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Allen, a screen on Harden. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Outside, George. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And Jovic gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Ivica Zubac. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. Top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo. O'Neal's checked in. As Dunn's checked in for the Clippers.
Now, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Dunn looking over the floor. On the wing, George. Guarded by O'Neal. O'Neal against George. Clock at 4, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Booker finds Allen for the lead. Jovic, no good. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here he goes. Booker outside. Out to the right wing. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Miami.
Well, on top of just flat-out scoring, Booker can really pick apart defenses.
George up top. Guarded by O'Neal. No block shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. 5th best, Kawhi Leonard.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Nurkic checked in for the Clippers. Here's Ware. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Booker against Dunn. And Booker kicks to Allen. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And we love it when Kawhi takes it over into his own hands. What a special player.
Booker in the post. Dunn covering. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. O'Neal against George. Fades and shoots. That one's not going to go. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Heat up 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, they've got Powell. Nurkic is out there with Brown. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Stolen by Harden. Outside, Beal. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Beal against Jaquez. Now Powell, just 5 to shoot. Over O'Neal. Rebounded by Smart. Jaquez with the screen on Hart. Jaquez outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Harden gets the bucket.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Miami trailing. Now here's Smart. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. O'Neal a screen on Hart. Smart passes to O'Neal.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First team foul. Now at the line.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Hero against Beal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Miami shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. O'Neal a screen on Beal. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
But what a read by Hero. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
It's Nurkic, top of the key. Back to Beal. Nurkic a screen on Hero. And finished off by Nurkic.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Hero against Beal. Here's Jaquez. To the right side. Jovic passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hero. Count that one. And the Heat lead by 2.
And that's what Hero is. He's a shot maker, a guy who figures out ways to put the ball into the bucket.
Beal against Hero. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Harden kicks the foul. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Hero from long range. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Powell. Powell's got his 6th assist on the night. Hero against Beal. Screen by O'Neal. Hero attacking. And a missed layup. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Here's Smart after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside, Hero. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Now here's Harden. Beal. Again, the Clippers.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hero. Here's Jovic. Lets it go from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Here's Beal. Miami grabs the miss. Hero's got his fourth rebound in this one. Smart with this screen on Beal. Hero with it. And it's Harden picking him up. 4 on the clock. Baseline try. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you got to like the crafty approach there. Hero really good at keeping the defender off balance.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Beal's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Beal's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. And it's the Heat with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. To the middle. Where? Good. And the Heat lead by 4.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Dunn passes to Zubac. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Booker. They set the screen. Shoots over Powell. And another basket for Miami.
And others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it. And that's that mid-range J.
Dunn finds Zubac. And here's Leonard. To the inside. Here's Dunn. That's tipped. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for the Clippers. George comes in for Norman Powell, and it's James Harden in for Dunn. The Heat leading by 6. Booker outside. O'Neal outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Adebayo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And George kicks to Harden. George against Adebayo. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Allen outside. George against O'Neal. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Adebayo's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Leonard. George against O'Neal. Leonard kicks to Beal. And wrestling for it there, but no one had. Possession. We'll have a jump ball. 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought, and he gets the jumper to drop. 26 points for Beal.
Defenses have to know that Bradley Beal is thinking score. This time he does it from the mid-range.
Harden against Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Clippers trail by 8. Beal with it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Such focus from Bradley Beal. It's just him out there looking at that hoop. 1-on-0.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Grayson Allen. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Norman Powell checked in for Paul George.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Inside. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Zubac. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Zubac has got 4 this quarter.
Look, if he plays the minutes, there's no doubt Zubac is going to get you double-doubles.
Booker against Harden. Hero with the screen on Harden. Here's Booker. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Beal. Zubac, a screen on Booker. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, man, love calling Zubac's number there at 7 feet. He gets shots off in big moments.
Here's Ware. Zubac defending. Ware kicks to Hero. Adebayo against Beal. Kicks it out to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jaquez. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Beal, the pass to Harden. Beal taking his time here. That 3 off the mark.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Beal against Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Beal. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. Both good from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Booker finds Hero. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. Hero passes to Jaquez. Booker with no one around. Off target from outside. And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Team foul number 4.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Outside, George frames it from downtown.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place gets the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.